Howdy guys, welcome back. Just a bit of an update what I've been getting up to, which hasn't been much relating to cars. So this thing, I haven't really done anything with it much. I've just rebled the brakes. I was having problems where the brake pedal was sort of staging. It's like I was getting caught or something. So to just make things easier, I just took the booster and the already brand new master cylinder out of the XB Fairmont over there and swapped it over, blowed the brakes up, and the brakes appear to be really good. People would say, why don't you just get the booster and send it off and get it reconditioned? I looked into that. It's pretty pricey. But then this XP Fairmont's only got 93,000 kilometres on it, as far as I know, but everything points towards the motor being low kilometres. It's really healthy. I haven't given a compression test or nothing, but I put a camera inside the booster and it looked like brand new. It's Mickey Mouse. So, yeah, the brakes appear to be good. To move forward with the car, I need to tidy up the leads. I've got a aftermarket overflow tank for the it goes down beside, because I've got all this crap over here and that limited to my room, so I'm going to fit it down in there. Need to do that. I got under it and done another quick oil alignment just to get it so it's a bit better to drive it onto the car trailer. So the car needs to go in and get a wheel alignment. I went and see me, the guy I go to for blue slips and pink slips. He used to tune the Escort back in the day, and had a chat to him, and he's amazing. He gets people from Queensland. They send their cars to him just to get like tunes and do conversions and stuff. So he's really gone up in the world. So he'll do the blue slip on this. I'll get this thing on the dyno, get him to tune up this Aces EFI. I don't think he's played with the Aces before. He's done mainly just Holly Snipers, and he's a specialist for the whole tech. So the Escort's going to go to him eventually. But yeah, that's about where I'm up to with this car. I was going to get the car out the open there and give it a wash and give it a detail and start getting onto the paintwork and just starting to pretty it up a bit, because there's a little bit of overspray on this door here. So when I put plastic over the car and I was doing painting stuff, sometimes it gets under and gets onto the car itself, which sucks, but it just needs, you just got to give it a light sample, like 2000 grit, and then you rebuff it and it's fine. So another reason why I'm not going to wash it, big problem with these coupe rear windows is, see all the gap there, it's insane. So if the water gets in here, channels down here, they've got a, inside here, they've got like a drip tray. It's designed to hit water and deflect it down to go down to where it's going to drain out properly. But yeah, so I want to get Sikaflex, tape up from here and there, and then Sikaflex all in there, get the sealant right in there, sealed up. So I don't want to wash the car and then Sikaflex this and have water trapped in there. I mean, it would dry up, but it's pretty wild. So there's the original Rare Spares rub that I got with this window. It was a nightmare. I couldn't get it in. I thought it might have been something got to do with how well I put this little panel in, but no, apparently everyone's having problems. So they had this like a revised one. I didn't get it from Rare Spares. I got it from another seller on eBay, and before anyone asks me what it was, you just look yourself. It's on there. They, I think they revised all of them, as far as I know. But yeah, so it fits a lot better. But there are areas where it doesn't seal very well. So I've noticed going to car shows and that's a lot of people do with these coupes. They just seal it up with silicone or so forth. There's that to do. I need to polish up all the stainless. This like's got the rare tape's been on it, but I got it brand new. All around here, it needs a good polish, like especially out there. Looks like shit. There's that to do. Yeah. But this steering wheel needs to be, I've got to refurbish that, get that looking good again. Yeah. Apart from that, I haven't done anything in the tune. It is what it is. Popping and banging. It's just, yeah, needs a good tune. So yeah, that's where I'm up to with this car. But this XB Fairmont, my brain's always ticking with ideas. Just get too ambitious. Could be realistic good time, but I'm getting all ideas with this thing. What I have been doing is creating room. So this G6E Turbo, as nice as it is, I can't sell it, I want to keep it. It needs to be out of this shed to create room. So what I've done, I've put out one of these, hello dog, I put out one of these shade cloths out the side here so I can slot the car in there whilst I'm in here working on this car. So what I'll end up doing, I'll move this car over here. Eventually I'll be on the rotisserie, and then I can start doing the rust repairs. So just thinking out loud here, I know people are with against what I'm thinking about doing, but this car here, the original plan was bring it back to its factory condition. So inline 6-cylinder, high compression, 4.1 litre, and it's got the 3-speed Borg Warner manual column shift. It's got the Borg Warner 75 series diff, drum brakes, just your basic Falcon back in the day. So being a Fairmont, it still retains all its stainless trims and that, which is really good. Yeah, it's just a a beautiful car. But when I went to All 4 Day in Sydney, there was one of these, same as this one, exactly the same. And yeah, it was really nice to look at. But overall, like, you got to look at it in two ways. You can bring it back to its former glory. That's great. Unfortunately, the value of it, it's not going to be that much. It's just going to be, just a bog stuff Falcon in great condition, which is great. I do like the idea of it. I would like the idea of having this car on the road and just driving around as it is, But then there's also the route of going down, what I usually do is modifying them, which is another headache in itself because you've got to go through the engineering process. But one idea I was thinking about is bringing it back to its tropic metallic gold colour, which is pretty popular back in the day, people are telling me. Having it from the outside look 100% Fairmont 250 badge on just having it look like exactly how it is on the back, on the outside, and then having those, see down there, the original hubcaps on it. And yeah, just have it look like a bog stock grandpa spec XB Fairmont, and then go crazy in the engine bay. So that motor, transmission gone, get like a BA Falcon naturally aspirated donor car, get the Barra out of it along with the BTR 4-speed auto, and then turbocharge it, chasing probably around 400 kilowatt, which is a lot of power for a car like this. I was thinking of doing that, having it like a sleeper, the Barra in it. That'd be freaking awesome. But then another side of me is like, it's already an XB. I've already got an XB. I really wanted to, the next car after this, I want it, if anything, to be a ZF Fairlane or an XA Falcon or a Fairmont. So I was thinking, why not just paint this thing to one of my favourite Ford colours, Wild Violet. So this being an XA Fairmont, so to make it into an XA, which is crazy, guards, bonnet, front lower section stone guard, obviously the grille, the front bumper, so basically the whole front end. Then as for the doors, the door handles are different, so the doors that have to go. The boot lid's the same. I think the rear quarter's the same. The rear panel, tail lights, and the rear bumper's different, and XA's. Apart from that, I could make it into like an XA sort of replica, because finding a good XA of this, like this, has got a lot of rust in it, but the drivetrain, it's actually it's low K, so it's overall it's not too bad, but it's a complete car. That's the thing about it. Like, hasn't been pulled apart. Everything's there, So yeah, it would be nice. So if I was to go the direction of an XA, just thinking out loud, so I'd make it to be like an XA Fairmont. I'd have the GS stripe up the side. I really like it. Wild Violet. Don't know about the wheels. I don't know what I'd do about the wheels. Obviously wouldn't go the Falcon hubcaps. So I'd go a nice set of wheels. I wouldn't, for the grille, the XA grille, I wouldn't have driving lights. I really like them without it. I got the spoiler if I want to put one on there. But the beauty of the XA is a lot of sections you can buy new. You can buy new guards, buy new stone guard underneath. The front bumper, I think you have to get them second hand. I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it enough. Bonnet, I'd have to find another bonnet. Rear panel, this panel on this thing needs to be replaced anyway, which sucks. But yeah, so you get the XA rear panel. They've just started making these rear tail lights too. It's freaking awesome. I do really like the look of the XB rear end. Because it sets it apart from the coupe. But yeah, as for the motor, I reckon there's different options. Obviously a Coyote would be really nice, or the Boss 290 or 260. But it's also wouldn't mind like a 351 Cleveland, scat rotating assembly, re-sleeve the bores, go back to original bore, piston size, 2V heads, Pro Charger, and I've already got a C10 or C4, like actually, where is it? Sitting around here somewhere. I've already got a C10 that come out of this car. If I want, I can put a C10 in it, manualised, so I can handle a bit more power. Keep the ball going a diff, LSD centre, billet axles. Yeah, it'd just be freaking cool as with the Pro Charger on it. Yeah, all ideas at this stage, but before I can even do anything like that, I have to start working on it. I don't really want to pull it apart straight away. Like, I'd pull the doors off because the doors need replacing. This is too far gone, and it's pretty easy to find replacement doors in better nick. I've already got, if I want to go crazy and keep an XB, I've already got the GT bonnet up there. But yeah, thinking out loud, ideas. This is the idea of it, like just thinking out loud. Basically like that front end, the spoiler, but I wouldn't have the driving lights. Probably have the blacked out bonnet, maybe, I don't know. Blacked out rear panel is freaking awesome. Obviously it won't be GT. Yeah, I really do like it, but there's one thing I definitely have to do that have to have a black interior. Definitely going to go black. That really ticks the boxes for me. Yeah, I really like the XA, especially the front ends on them. This is freaking awesome. I've been pricing them on Facebook Marketplace, and most of them are in pieces. They want well over 10 grand. There's one of them online now for about 4 grand, but it's not complete. It's in pieces. Yeah, either that or keep the car's original colour. I really do like this colour. The XBs, I mean, my biggest issue, hands down guys, I love all Falcons. I keep questioning why I haven't had a Falcon Ute yet. Because I've got the dog that's high, I've got this German Shepherd, he's high energy. Nice to have him in the back of the car and go cruising around. There's that side of me. And then I've already got this car, I could build it to be like this. That's a factory Fairmont. I haven't got the vinyl roof on mine. That's the same interior. Actually, that's I don't know what that chamois is it? Yeah, here's another one. Look at that GS stripe up the side. Fucking nice. That's a beautiful car. Another one there. It's got the factory wheels, white lined, red lined sidewalls. There's mine. Rough as guts. So yeah, just thinking out loud, but so what you guys reckon? You know, wouldn't mind. I had a lot of mixed opinions last time I spoke about this with you, but I think overall, people are more for me to put a V8 in it. It seems to be like you're bringing back to whatever the best Falcon was in the day. So that would have been 351, obviously, and all the fruit that comes with it. But yeah, I don't know. What I need to do is finish, before I can go forward, I need to finish. So before I even start looking into doing anything with that Fairmont, I need to finish this Falcon hardtop. So I'll do up a to-do list on this car and order what I need to get. And I'll do a bit of tinkering around, but today just a little bit of detailing. And then I might see if I can get this Fairmont out. I haven't started this motor for a while. I might even keep it where it is, but I had this electronic fuel pump in it. The factory one it's got down there is gone for, so I had an electronic fuel pump to get the motor running and all that. I just need to give this motor fire it up. carburetors don't like to sit around for too long. The fuel starts going all gummy and you start having problems. Another thing too I'll show you is for this, I've got parts, get the keys, I'll show you what I've got. So this, I haven't got a spare well for this yet. Got to get one. I'm not going to run the factory jack, but what I have got, it's really cool. It's mat. So this is a factory style mat. Cost me over $300, not cheap. But I've also got the panels that go in there, the wooden panels that go in there. Sort that. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to take this off and re-plumb that so it goes through the hole. But a really strong rubber smell in this. Really good. So I've got that. Finish off. These rear exhausts keep turning every time I start it. Ever so, like, not very much at all on it turn, but yeah, over time they're moving. So I have to get on there and tack weld them. Because I only got clamps on them. Yeah. Someone's just had a workout. He loves this car. You buggered, mate. Righto, fire this thing up. So every now and then I come out here and just give her a kick in the guts. That's all I can do. The hell? Someone's been playing switches. Fans going. Had my son here the other day. He's playing with it. So yeah, you've seen it all before. Every time I do a video, I share it. But so in the comments section, guys, you tell me what you'd like to see. Right, we'll look at it. I'll go from the start again. So first idea is bring this back to its former glory, which is absolutely awesome. I love bringing cars back to how they originally were. There's that option, or bringing it back to its original condition, and then having a Cleveland Pro Charge 351. With C10 auto, manualized. That's the second option. Third one, Barra Turbo, 4-speed BTR transmission, probably around 400 kilowatts maybe. Limitation obviously is the Borg Warner diff. I'd have to go 4.9-inch for more power. So this car brought back to its former glory, Barra Turbo, or could also go down the route of making it look cool, lower, decent set of wheels on it, really make it look tough. GS stripe up the side, that's another option, or making this into a wild violet XA Fairmont. Blacked out interior, black interior. Pro charged 351 Cleveland. Probably, I'd even think about getting the Aces EFI for this and bring this back to being a carbureted car, which I'd be totally happy with. Aces would be really good with boost. Either that or, yeah, like even a XA Fairmont Wild Violet with a Barra Turbo. I really do prefer keeping the V8 because back in the day, the ultimate one of these was the V8. Cleveland, just a unique sound, just freaking awesome. I love them. So, yeah, it's all ideas at this stage. I could change your mind overnight, but I really do get a buzz out of bringing these cars to the best they possibly could be back like how they looked in the day. But yeah, righto, make a start now. Make some room. I might have to get a Super Ship Auto. I haven't got the fuel lines to get this thing cranking. Timers count to this old Ford 6 start up. So I've set up this eBay cheapo electronic fuel pump. Yeah, just primed it up and yeah, Got to remember to use plenty of choke. It's amazing, you know, how simple these things are. They're so just turnkey, all good, but because of the the ignition systems are so weak, they're so prone to flooding and fuel not being right, they struggle to go. I had this old Holden FC in my garage the other week. They were going to use it to my neighbour's daughter's formal. So I ended up just saying, here you go, take the Escort. And we had this FC Holden in the garage and had the identical motor to this, inline 20, or not 202, it's an old Holden 6 grey motor. Tiny carburetor, non-crossfade like this, and we had nightmare trying to get the thing going because had some fueling issue. Needle and seat was playing up or it was gummed up. You've got to start them regularly. So that's a go. Righto. No dog's not coming in. You stay out. Oh. I didn't realise the brake booster vacuum line, I broke it when I tried removing it, so that's why it was run like a dog was hunting. So block that up, choke's completely off, and yeah, even the alternator's working. Amazing. Let's try a bit of revs. The fuel pumps come off this way. Try again. Yeah, it's got a fuel pump. Doesn't want to rev for some reason, I don't know. But yeah, it's running real healthy. You certainly like it, don't you, mate? Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. It's got an exhaust leak, I know that. Disconnected the electronic fuel pump. Expecting it to cut out, but no, the fuel pump's working. Just sitting there purring, revving it. Just want to keep going. Even the coolant system's holding pressure. Unreal. I would expect that radiator to have leaks in it. I'm expecting all sorts of problems. It's got a little bit of a mess, so obviously it's got probably new leads and plugs and all that so forth. Points. I don't know. Yeah, old and faithful engine, that's for sure. I even looked into the idea of pro charging this motor, but it's not even a crossflow motor, and the only thing, the response I got was the horsepower rating would be absolutely terrible. The combustion chamber, the efficiency, it just, yeah. It's like the Holden 202s, you can get heaps of power out of them, but once you get up to a decent power level, you start having all sorts of problems, because they're just never designed to have boost. But the bottom ends in these things are pretty stout. It's just the heads don't breathe. Really, you need to go to a crossflow. So as the XCs, they come out like a cast iron head, but they'll crossflow. After that, they went to an alloy head, and then it just went on Intec and Barra, whatever order they come in. But yeah, that would be freaking awesome. I'll see what you guys reckon, but yeah, either way, I even hit it with a buffer. Patina, come up really good. Beautiful colour. I love it. Although I love a lot of Falcon colours. And even this gave that a hit, and that come up pretty damn good. Probably even better in the Coupe's bumper. Doesn't even blow any smoke. Unreal. So make a start on this now. I'm not going to go all the way along because over there it meets up perfectly. I wasn't even going to do in here just in case water get in there. I had somewhere to go, but I think it's got such a big gap there. I had to trim by the rubber back too, because it's just sitting sort of in the middle. It would have been, when I went up, put the Sikaflex over it, just would have been sticking out. It would have been difficult. So yeah, seal this up. I mean, the likelihood of chance of this thing getting rusty again are pretty slim. Like, I think the core reason why these had bad rust is, yes, they weren't as rust treated or as good as the newer cars, but I think they're just parked on the outdoors, you know, expose the elements. But yeah, shit design, you know, things weren't engineered as well. So so yeah, the Escort, I've had it on the road now. I'll be getting on 6-7 years or something, and I've got a little bit of rust coming up. It's mainly because when it rains, I used to take the car out anyway. I didn't give a shit. And when it go to summer nats, it was like summer nats, and we get all these damn storms, and we're driving around in the car's getting pissed on. Then you got the heat, humidity. Yeah, I've got a little bit of rust coming up in the A-pillar in the Escort, but it's just on the outside. It's easy to get to. I've already treated it. But right, I'll get this Sikaflex out. I have to be really careful too. This Sikaflex, I got it skins. It gets the skin pretty quickly, so I'll have to act fast. I'll do it in sections. A little bit goes a long way. Imagine trying to do this if I hadn't tape on it. There's a big hole in there, that's why it's not going as far. So yeah, buddy. Just have to make sure there's no like holes or anything. I'll have to get in there, get a little bit more. Yep. Hopefully when I rip this tape off, it comes off really neat. I would have liked to film it showing you, but tuck that down a bit. But yeah, I didn't want to risk it coming up and hitting areas I didn't want to hit. But yeah, it's come out pretty good. It's got a little bit of a step on it in some areas, but I'm not too worried about that. I'll yeah, that should do the job, I reckon. I know my neighbours come over and gave me a bourbon and coke. I didn't drink for a month. Thought I'd have a month off, and people say, oh, you start feeling better. I just felt bored as bat, just got bored. I don't know. Alcohol, I just love it. But yeah, obviously don't drink too much of it. Yeah, my son's come in here and made a mess. So yeah, I've just finished doing Finished on the roof. Just going over little nicks, little chips I had in here. Just little things really, but now this has gone off, so next time I can get the car out, give it a good wash and start detailing it. One problem I've got with this car, can't really tell too well, it's got a lot of humidity blisters. So this car got restored in double garage. It wasn't sealed too well. You might be able to see them there in reflection. So sometimes you got to sand them. Like I reckon I could sand them and they'll come out. But I've got some really nasty ones here. Like that one there. Gnarly. So I'm not too fussed about it. There was a time when I first got this car I said I'm going to make it perfect, but that idea went out the window because yeah, it's just you got to be realistic to the conditions you're working in your skill set. So what I'll see, like smaller humidity blisters, like little ones here and there, I'll use 2000 grit, and then I'll fit in 1500 and just get them out and then rebuff it. But having the car out in the sun, that's when the humidity blisters start to come up, you know. So I've had it out in the sun a few times, you know, but I'm not too fussed about it. It's got little defects here and there. End of the day, it's a whole lot better than what it was. So what I might do now, this Fairmont, I've got the fuel pump disconnected. I'll jump in it and I'll see if I can start it up and have it run without the fuel pump. So I'm having to use a bit of choke. You can use a bit of throttle, but I like to do it without a key. So I just swap hands over, pull the choke out a bit. Look at that, unreal. I mean, you'd expect it, but this thing has been through hell. Sitting in a paddock for easily 25 to 30 years. Back in the choke off. None of the electrics really work. The lights are the only things I'm getting working, but I haven't really looked into it. No choke. Yep. Brilliant. Look at that, pro lock kitten. Very good. Alright, I'll wrap this video up. It hasn't been much to really share with you really. I'm not too fussed about how hard I work on this car anymore. I just pick at it every now and then, but I thought I'd just share a quick update with you. But yeah, see what you think about the ideas with this car. Should I just keep it as a 6-cylinder, bring it back to its former glory? It'll be a whole lot cheaper. I don't know. Change your mind overnight, but yeah, there's so many ideas. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch up with you soon.